Good evening, everyone, and welcome to digiMAX Sports Network. This is Scott Kirker along with Randy Bagul. Randy, this is a loud, hostile crowd here in Washington.
Oh, my goodness. Every time we get over here, they bring the band in. You can't hear yourself think at all, So that's just part of the atmosphere here. Great place to play basketball. The funny thing about the Redbirds, we played 4 games here so far this year, just as many as Washington. So it's our home away from home right now. So
yeah.
It might be a good time for us to have a game here, really.
Yeah, we've played more here than we have at Metamora. So, it's it's kind of, you're right, it's our home away from home. Metamora, though, comes in. Big win last Friday night down in Danville. Got a big win. We need to flex our muscle a little bit.
Oh, for sure. And I hate to say this, but I feel like so far this year we are playing to the level of our competition a little bit, So I hope we can really take advantage of this opportunity here. Now, we're on the road. We're at Washington. Anything can happen. I expect them to really pull out all the stops here, hold the ball a little bit, limit possessions, things like that. There's some issues here. Their lineup has changed a little bit since the tournament, so that could be a challenge for them. But I got to think they're going to play gritty as ever in this game tonight.
While we take a timeout, when we come back, we'll talk to the Redbird head coach, Justin Dave.
Where it go?
Welcome back to Washington. I'm here with Coach Dan. Coach, this is always kind of a tough place for anybody to come play. This is probably the loudest gym in the conference.
Yeah, it's definitely really loud in here. When it's a sold-out crowd, it's one of the loudest gyms in the state. Even on a night like tonight, on a Tuesday, it's not super crowded, but man, it gets loud in here.
Yeah, it does. Your team comes in, you're 4-2 on the season. You're starting to play pretty well. What's it going to take for Metamora to get a win?
Key tonight is not to give up threes. They got quite a few good three-point shooters out there. They're going to try to spread the floor. I'm sure they're going to try to hold the ball for 2-3 minutes at a time and shorten the game as much as they can. We got to get the ball inside. We got to dominate the glass the way we have been the last few games.
Coach, I know the personnel for Washington's changed here recently. I know you're a big scouting report guy, right? What do you have for your scouting report? I mean, do you have a good feel for what they're going to do tonight?
Yep. Yeah, I got all their best shooters. Nothing's really changed for us. They got a lot of guys that can really shoot the ball, so we got to stay home, make them finish tough twos over our contested hands instead of kicking out for threes all night.
Coach, we'll let you get going here. I know you got pregame stuff to do, but Coach, thanks. Bring home a W.
Thanks, guys.
We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about tonight's matchup. Good luck.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Both of my children have really enjoyed Dr. Frenette. She's epic with our kids. She works so well, making them feel comfortable, making the treatments fun, because fears can be a big deal.
If you haven't tried chiropractic, call us at Kaufman Wellness Center.
I'm actually 49 years old and I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. What I like about Kaufman is the communication is excellent. It's always very easy to get in. It had a huge impact on how fast I was able to reach my fitness goal.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Welcome back to Washington. Well, Randy, when we talk about this place being loud, it's not full. It is still loud.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I mean, you got 20 cheerleaders down here. You got the band going. How many tubas we got there? 5 tubas. I mean, you know, this place does not absorb a bit of sound. I think it actually amplifies the sound, you know. So, yeah, it's a great high school basketball environment. And, you know, they get their crowd fired up, and they're going to give us all they got tonight, Scotty.
Yeah, you know, before we go too far, I want to wish Bob Beecraft, he's had some health issues, and I want to wish him a speedy recovery. I know he's in the hospital right now, and hopefully he get better and get back to helping us out. He does a great job.
Absolutely. So, yeah, looking at the Washington lineup, you know, looking at the roster here, you know, one name to me that's noticeable that's missing here from Washington is it C.J. Duncan is kind of their big kid, a 6'6", 6'7" kid that kind of played the middle during the Tournament of Champions. He's not here listed on the roster. The other guy I can remember is a Lot. A kid named Lot. So really some changes are to their size. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This team's going to be more guard heavy. And
I think this is their school song. I don't
Okay.
think either one of those two are on the team any longer, I don't believe.
yeah, so just trying to figure that out. But, you know, the other thing about it, you know, just like Coach Dame said, is we're going to be looking at a lot of three-point shooters here. So we'll pause for the school song here.
Well, Randy, we're about 3 minutes away from tip-off, and it'd be interesting to see Washington without some of their better players not here tonight. How are they going to contend with Metamora's size?
Yeah, I got to think, number one, I think they're going to try to limit possessions, really take care of the ball, be very, very cautious on their shot selection, try to take maybe opportunities, maybe to press us at times, get the ball, try to. I got to think that they want to jump out to a little bit of a lead and hold the ball. So, if Metamora can secure an early lead, that really kind of foils that plan for Washington. So, but yeah, on the other side, Metamora just has a tremendous size advantage right now. And so, if we can spread the floor a little bit and get it inside, establish things early, that's really important. But but getting back to Washington, I think they're going to rely on the three-point shot. But, this Washington team over the years tends to be one of the more physical teams in our conference.
Pretty gritty.
Yeah, so I expect them to be diving on the floor after every loose ball, blocking out, getting up underneath our big guys, making our big guys go over the back, things like that. So, anytime you go into the Panther Dome here, whatever we call this place.
The Panther Den?
The Panther Den, there we go. You're going to be up for a game. So it'll be interesting how it unfolds. But I really think that, right now with their roster a little bit depleted, this does create an opportunity for Metamora to really step up and take advantage of it,
And we kind of looked around the roster or their schedule, Randy, and we noticed that I think this is their first game since the Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, I didn't see anything else out there. So I know they played, 4 really tough teams in that. So, coming out of the Tournament of Champions, I mean, that tournament could prepare you to play anybody, in the country. So not that they haven't played anybody. Just a matter of, how are they going to approach this game? How are they going to execute? Knowing Coach Schimmerhorn, Coach Vanderhyde over there, I mean, those guys are just tough-nosed guys, very knowledgeable in basketball, and they're going to have a strategy that puts their strengths up against our weaknesses, one way, shape, or form, right?
Yep, for sure. Get ready for the starting lineups. Randy, got a good feeling about this game tonight.
On paper, I do. On paper, we're pretty healthy and we're looking good. Like I said, big size advantage. Again, their roster's a little bit depleted. Some different guys going to have to step up. So it'll be interesting. So, Scotty, just looking at the starting lineup here, you know, you got Will Martin at 6 foot, Andre Lewis 6'1", Luke Kaminsky 5'11", Colt Craighead 6 foot, and then Pierce Martin at 6'2". So really, the biggest guy on the floor for Washington is 6'2", and the smallest guy on the floor for Metamora, I guess, would be Ashton Greaves at the shooting guards. You know, at what, 6'3"?
Ashton Funk, or Jonah Funk easily won that tip.
Washington comes out in a man-to-man defense here. Ball goes into Funk in a low post, and they call him for steps. I didn't really see it, but the ref had a pretty close view, so he must have shuffled his pivot. So Washington now. Drew Lewis brings it down the floor. Guarded by Funk. Lewis guarded by Greaves. Lewis pulls up for 3.
Nothing but air.
Air, and the big man Funk with the rebound. Zobrist now to bring it up. Gets a high screen from Funk. Over to Greaves. Over to Ramage. Ramage now goes back door for the freshman and picks up a foul.
You know, that's something when you look for your freshman on the baseline just about every first possession so far.
I think that foul's number 14, Colt Craighead, his first. Freshman Jones starts the scoring with a free throw here.
And he gets them both.
You know, he's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter last game against Danville. The freshman had 11. So, you know, that's a pretty tough number to beat here. Redbirds in the man-to-man defense. Lewis drives on Greaves.
That's really good defense.
Kicks it out. That's number 3, Will Martin there on the 3. I think that's exactly what Washington wants to do. You know, drive a little bit, draw something. Funk pulls up for 3 off the back iron. Lewis with the rebound. Corner 3 misses. Funk with the rebound. Zobrist now to bring it up. Ramage dumps it into Funk in the high post. Looking to wheel. Draws the foul. Yeah, they call the foul on the floor, so that shot won't count.
That's still a nice look by Funk.
Yeah. Foul's going to go against number 3, Pierce Martin. That'll be his first. And now Johnson, number 12, will sub in the game for Martin. Ball goes into Ramage. When Ramage puts it in, looks like he's going to have a chance at a three-point play here.
That's a nice head fake, got the guy up in the air, and then he just laid it in.
Nice strong room by Ramage there to stay strong, finish the shot, and
a chance of the old-fashioned three-point play.
Little strong Lewis with the rebound. Redbirds up by 1 here in the early going. Johnson drives on Funk, kicks it out for 3. Rattles. Funk with the rebound. Down to Ramage on the right wing for 3. Jones tries to save it. Only Panthers around. But Johnson now brings it up. Guarded by Funk on the perimeter.
Oh, nice defense. That's real good defense.
Yeah. They walled up nice against him. Zobrist, the Euro step. The tip. Gets his own rebound. And Zobrist draws the foul on the three-point shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 3, but Boy, Zobrist was possessed on that. He was going to score.
I like how he battled.
Yeah, he did a great job. Made a nice move, and, got bumped a few times there, but just stayed with it, Missed shot, a rebound, a tip, a rebound, and took it out for 3. Love to see his tenacity on the offensive side.
Yep.
Pierce Martin for Washington coming in for Luke Kaminsky. Zobrist, Funk battles. And throws it down.
Oh, that was
Off
nice.
the rebound. Nice job by Jonah Funk. Picks up his teammate there. Completes the three-point play for him. Birds are up 7-3 here. 4:40 to go in the first quarter. And Lewis has some steps. It'll be a turnover. Metamora to inbound. Zobrist now to bring it up against Will Martin. Ramage has it on the wing. Reverses to Funk. Now over to Jones. Over to Greaves for 3.
Good.
Hits it. Boy, that's great ball movement there.
Yeah.
And Ashton Greaves was ready to shoot that ball. No hesitation whatsoever. Now here Washington comes out and, for a minute there it looked like the old E play. Lewis now drives, gets the body, and he's going to go to the line for the old-fashioned 3 here. Lewis is pretty quick off the first step. Tough to guard him. You really got to have help in there. But,
they've spread us out.
Yeah, that's Washington does that so well, and it allows them to take advantage of three-point shooting on the back end. But, so you go down, you help on a guy like Lewis, and now he's going to find that person for 3. And Zobrist looks like draws a foul here on Johnson.
They just grabbed him.
Yeah. I think a lot of teams are just going to try to physical Zobrist out there and just try to slow him down, wear him out, and not let him get into his offensive rhythm,
That's their 15th foul already in this. Zobrist gets the first.
And Washington's in the penalty, so, with 3:52 to go here in the first quarter, all their fouls will be two shots for the Birds here. So time for us to be aggressive and take it at them.
Matthew needs to work on his free throws. He's already 2 for 5.
Yep. Martin missed. Greaves with the rebound. Zobrist likes this matchup here. Looks like he's going to wheel and deal a little bit. Takes it into the rim. Gets it out to Greaves to Jones in the corner.
Good!
For 3. Wow. A good-looking stroke there from a freshman. And Washington will take a timeout here. They'll take a 30 to talk it over. Metamora's up 14-5 here with 3:14 to go in the first quarter. And, Coach James kind of told us in the pregame, he said if we shoot the ball well, this game's going to go well for the Birds. We do really rely on our three-point shooting. Nice to see the Birds on the attack.
Certainly is, and we're hitting our shots. You're right. That's a key.
Yeah, we're moving the ball really well. We're not forcing anything. Greaves really had a chance here for a 3 at about the 45-degree angle on the wing and made the extra pass, and Jones was wide open. So we're playing unselfish basketball right now, which is really fun to watch. Lewis now guarded by Greaves, picks up a screen from Johnson. Martin misses the three. Zobrist tips it over to Greaves for the rebound. Greaves now brings it up. Gets the ball to Zobrist at the circle. Zobrist, the fadeaway jumper.
Good.
Hits it, and there's a whistle blown here. Basket is good. See what they're going to call here. And
is that Ramage?
That's Ramage, I guess, a little bumping in there for the rebound after the shot.
I'm okay with that.
That's, I believe, just 2 team fouls for the Birds. And good to see him playing aggressive. Lewis now drives on Greaves, takes a little step back from 17. Funk with the rebound. Zobrist now brings it up, picks up a screen from Jones.
How about that stat that Coach Dame gave us? That in the last 2 games.
Funk steps out from 17. Doesn't go. Jones somehow gets the ball. Zobrist now for 3 off the front. We've got another foul. Looks like it's going to go against Metamora for a hold. I'm sorry, Scotty. What were you saying there?
That in the last 2 games, you've only given up 2 offensive rebounds.
That's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
huge. That's winning basketball. You know, if you don't give up second shots, you're going to win the game. You know, just that fundamental of the defensive work. Looks like Bourne, sophomore Bourne, checks in for Ramage here for the Birds. And Lewis drives baseline. And Greaves, that's a tough matchup for Greaves.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup for anybody.
Yeah.
How many times has Matthew Zobrist looked up and seen Andre Lewis in his basketball career? They played against each other probably since they were in bitty basketball.
You're absolutely right. Birds being patient here, trying to get their set right. Looking for a high-quality shot. Zobrist wheels in the lane, flips it up, just won't go. Lewis with the rebound. Washington's on the run. Lewis attacks. Misses the right-handed layup. Funk with the rebound.
You know, when Zobrist was spinning on us, he had Funk in that low block open.
He was
So
right
that's
on
hard
the
to
baseline.
see.
Yeah, it is. Funk now sets a screen for Zobrist. Now reverses it to Greaves. Greaves takes the 3. Hits it. Wow. Greaves is feeling good today. Looking smooth. Birds are up 19-7 here with 25 to go in the first quarter. Washington looks like they're going to hold it for 1. Setting up the notorious E-play here where they spread the floor. Lewis gets a screen, drives, spins in the lane, gets knocked out. It'll be Washington ball to inbound with 2.7 to go in the first quarter.
That's great help side defense, though, by Jonah Funk.
Yeah, it was fantastic, you know, and did a great job to not foul, you know. When that guy spins, you just don't know how he's going to jump. It's really hard to back off that. Just poke the ball away and no trouble. It looks like Hessing now and Walker come in here for the last play of the quarter. And we've got something going on here at the scorer's table. Did everybody check in? We get the thumbs up from the officials, so everything's good. Johnson for 3, air ball, and that will end the quarter with the Redbirds up 19-7 after 1. Going to pay some bills here, Scotty?
We're going to take some time to pay some bills.
All right.
Commerce Bank is proud to support the Metamora Redbirds. For nearly 150 years, Commerce Bank has been helping people find answers to financial questions. Goodfield State Bank, big enough to serve you, small enough to know you. Goodfield State Bank, a true community bank. Hanover's Pub, your favorite food and drinks every time you visit. See you on the square. Kirby Foods, be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat departments. Kirby Foods is proud to be 100% employee owned. Pretty good first quarter for Metamora.
Great looking quarter. And you know, we really haven't got Funk involved a whole lot. You know, he's taken, you know, a shot or two and had a rebound putback dunk, but, you know, we really haven't used our size in a major way quite yet, you know. Lewis now looking to wheel on Greaves. Nice job by Greaves to wall up there. Three doesn't go. Greaves with the rebound. Over to Zobrist. Redbirds just have to be smart with the ball. Just keep taking good shots. Not force anything. Things are going to go well for them. Little two-man game here with Zobrist and Funk. Bourne now drives the lane and draws the foul. He'll go to the line for two. That'll be against Johnson.
I like that. I like Bourne taking
nice
the ball to the basket.
Aggressive play. You know, and you had kind of your two-man game over there with Zobrist and Funk, which attracts a lot of attention. And, you know, on that ball reversal, the defense is shifting. And Bourne recognized it and just attacked it. You know, just went right in the teeth of the defense and found a nice little open space in there. Johnson was a little late getting set up. So excellent job by Zach Bourne. Excellent recognition.
We got to stop being 1 for 2.
Yeah, we got to take a little more time at the line and make those count. I don't want to see what our free throw percentage is so far this half. Lewis is so shifty, misses the layup. Ball bounces around. They get an offensive rebound. Johnson's got it now against Funk. Spins in the lane. Little scoop shot. Johnson's pretty crafty, you know. To do that against the 6'10 guy takes a lot of skill. So, impressive move by him. Zobrist now guarded by Will Martin. Funk comes across the lane.
Good.
Nice little hook shot. Wow, you know, a 6'10 guy doing that. That's really, really, really hard to stop.
Yeah.
Nice to see Funk, though, getting involved in the offense.
Nice find by Zobrist.
Yeah. Johnson, a little step back from the two. Zobrist for three off the front, and Funk working pretty hard to get a hold of it.
I think he saved it off of a Washington player. What a play.
We got the student section there, so, great hustle by Jonah Funk to run that ball down and throw it off a Washington player. Walker now comes in for Jones for the Birds. Inbound goes to Bourne. And Bourne, yeah, he almost a backcourt violation, and he kind of tried to recover it, and ends up in a traveling violation. So that'll be Washington ball.
Why was that traveling? He did go over and...
Well, because he threw it. He went and caught his own pass. You can't throw a pass to yourself. Zobrist now, guarding Johnson out front. Reeves on Lewis. Bourne on Martin. Zobrist on Johnson here again. Funk guarding Martin, and Funk's going to get called for a little reach there out front. First foul on Funk, first team foul for the quarter. Pierce Martin comes out, and I believe that's Cole Craighead coming in. And Craighead now for three right off the bench. This is off the back, and Reeves with the rebound. Funk is really posting hard there. He wants, but he's got two guys.
Oh, there it is. Nice. What?
Great pass by Zobrist to Jake Walker on the backside of the ball. Funk was drawing so much attention on the ball side post that the back block was wide open.
Great job to go to the basket by Walker.
Yes. Nice to get easy buckets. You know, when your guy's out double teaming somebody, if you basket dive so many times, you're going to get a wide open layup. Washington for three.
Oh.
Rattles in. Coach Dame will take a 30-second timeout to talk things over. With 3:55 to go here in the second quarter. It's Metamora 24, Washington 14. So a little 10-point lead here in the early going.
Don't forget, Friday night, Metamora will be playing Morton at the Shirk Center in Normal.
What time is that? Do we know what time
well,
that
we'll
game
be
is?
covering both the girls and the boys game.
Okay, so do we know what time?
I think it's at 5:30, but we'll have we'll scroll the information probably Thursday night on the ticker.
So is that a whole shootout over there?
No, they took our home game and moved it down to the Shirk Center.
Okay, and just package it with the girls. So
yeah.
No sophomore game that night, or how? So it's just the girls varsity and the boys varsity on those.
Yeah.
Okay, that should be a lot of fun. You know, I haven't seen them play yet. My daughter was a 4-year player in that girls program, and they've come a long way. Ball goes into Jones. Just misses off the front. Nice entry pass by Walker to get it to him. Johnson now looking to attack. And the nice save there.
Was he over back?
Hard to tell. You know, he was sliding. He got rid of it pretty quick. So Craighead now guarded by Walker. Ball goes into Johnson at the post, guarded by Funk. Johnson now looking to wheel and deal. Can't finish with the left. Zobrist now gets the rebound. Craighead is all over him.
Oh.
And Zobrist will draw a foul here on Craighead. It'll be ball
bad.
out of bounds. Second foul on Craighead here. Now Pierce Martin will come in for Craighead. Takes the bench with 2 fouls. Funk drives on Johnson. Little spin move.
Man.
Beautiful finish. And again, you know, when he gets up, and you know, it's kind of like a little baby hook there. Really hard to stop that.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with his footwork and with the ball in his hands. Good things seem to happen.
Pierce Martin misses the 3. Funk with the rebound. But yeah, 6'10" and athletic, and he can wheel and use that pivot so well, and he can handle the ball. I mean, he's just impressive. Zobrist guarded by Will Martin here. Pulls up for three. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis now looking to wheel and deal against Greaves, and
he throws it out of bounds.
Thought he had a man in the corner.
I think he saw that white warm-up jersey and thought that was a Washington.
You know what? It's possible. But, yeah, I mean, that's usually where you'd have somebody spreading the floor, and, you got two guys in the corner looking for that open three when their guy helps. So he kind of got up in the air and didn't really have anywhere to go. Greaves now gets it to Jones. Washington really tightening up the defense here. And Jones drives the lane, draws the foul. Looks like that's going to go against 23, Pierce Martin. That's the second foul on him, so Jones will get to the line here again. But, again, nice drive by a freshman, to see him get that aggressive.
Come on, Brady.
I have a feeling Coach Dames is going to say something about free throw shooting at halftime. I just have a strange feeling about that, Scott.
We've not been a good free throw shooting team this year.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there's a lane violation?
Oh.
I don't know what was
Two
that.
shots, so we get... So Washington kind of bailed us out there.
Yep. Jones makes that one, so now he'll get another one.
Yeah. Nice little gift.
And he gets them both.
Nice. Early Christmas present there for Brady Jones, Johnson against Funk. Step back three. Too strong. Ball bounces to Craighead. Lewis now thought about the three, and Greaves recovers, and just a little bit of an awkward play there, but Greaves will get caught with a foul.
Yep.
Second foul on Greaves, he'll take the bench, and Hessing comes in for the Redbirds.
He replaces who?
Replaced Greaves.
Greaves, yeah.
Greaves has two. Will Martin for three off the front. Jones with the rebound. Gets it to Zobrist. Zobrist for three. Just a little strong. Now Washington's going to hold it for one here.
Yep.
Down by 14 with a little over 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Walker now guarding Lewis. Again, tough matchup. Lewis is extremely skilled. Lewis drives down the lane, a little floater off the glass, hits it. First half time here to score. About 5 seconds. Zobrist got the ball on the right side, picks up a screen from Jones, pulls up from three off the front. The Redbirds will take a 12-point lead
into the halftime locker room.
Into halftime.
What sets Snyder Village apart from other retirement living options? With a campus of over 40 acres, Snyder Village is a life plan community, offering several levels of care at one convenient location. From independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Snyder Village is a faith-based community, providing for the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of others. As a nonprofit organization, Snyder Village offers a local touch. Come see why people call Snyder Village home. Visit SnyderVillage.com.
Mason Funeral Homes, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. McDonald's, get in and out quickly with McDonald's mobile order and pay curbside pickup. Use the McDonald's app, earn points on all of your orders. Merrill Lynch, local faces with big company resources. They're also our halftime sponsor. Big advice from small town advisors. The Room, located in the historic Homestead Building, and is proud to be your local basketball headquarters. Wertzman Lawn and Landscapes, family owned and operated since 2007. Take back your weekends with quality work from Wertzman's Lawn and Landscapes.
Before we start our band music, that sheet still needs to be moved, and I've been told the tow truck is on its way. Is a sheet.
Martin's sign service team, led by third-generation sign installer Andrew Martin, is excited for another year of serving as Central Illinois' premier full-service sign company. Not only are we a proud authorized Watchfire digital message sign dealer, but we can custom design and fabricate a brand new sign to your specifications, as well as repair and upgrade your existing signage. Remember, you only have one chance to make a good first impression. Call Martin Sign Service today for a free quote.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport, we'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around, powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Contact Greg Harmon for an auto quote today.
Going to Kaufman Wellness Center for 5 years has greatly helped me understand what my body can do, what I shouldn't do. They teach you different stretches and proper ways to ice and how to take care of your body in that way.
Call Kaufman Wellness Center today. Let us help you.
Well, we love it. So we've been coming for almost 10 years. Dr. Kaufman is affiliated with high school sports. It offers anything from adjustment to physical therapy. The whole staff is so good to my family, which is extremely important nowadays.
101. You can do it. 100. You can do it. We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Both of my children have really enjoyed Dr. Frenette. She's epic with our kids. She works so well, making them feel comfortable, making the treatments fun, because fears can be a big deal.
If you haven't tried chiropractic, call us at Kaufman Wellness Center.
I'm actually 49 years old and I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. What I like about Kaufman is the communication is excellent. It's always very easy to get in. They had a huge impact on how fast I was able to reach my fitness goal.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Welcome back to Washington. Randy, we talked about how loud it was, and it is really loud in this place.
You get that band going, you know, I was telling you at halftime here, you know, as a kid I used to go up to Chicago Stadium, see the Bulls play, you know, when Michael Jordan was playing, and telling you what, this rivals that. As crazy as that sounds, you get the band going, that rattles around in here, and, you know, you start getting these fans going, and man, it's loud in here. You can't, you know, we got to scream and yell just to talk to each other. It sounds a lot better on the mic here. You hear so much better. Well, Scott, what did you think about the first half?
I liked our intensity. We got to get Matthew going a little bit. I think everybody else, and Matthew didn't play a bad first half, don't get me wrong. I thought he played a really good first half. I think he was 0 for 5 from three-point land. I think we got to keep doing like we did in the first half here in the second half. Just got to get Matthew shooting the ball a little bit better.
Yeah, and the looks he's getting are difficult. You know, he's coming off the screen, he's pump faking, he's sidestepping, he's stepping back. You know, he's not getting that open look with your feet set, your shoulders squared to the hoop. He's not getting that look. Now, he's creating that look for other guys. Right. You know what I mean? But he's not getting that look because he draws so much attention, you know, with his talent level. And, you know, he's our best ball handler, so he's having to take those kind of shots.
Metamora will come out with its starting lineup: Ramage, Zobrist, Jones, Funk, and Greaves. Redbirds with that 12-point lead.
Greaves with a nice cut to the rim. Wow.
Oh,
and as we're talking about Michael Jordan, that was Jordan-esque right there. You know what I mean? I mean, he went up on the left side of the rim, pulled the ball down, tucked it, and flipped it up with his right hand. That might be one of the more athletic moves I've seen him make, even more so than his dunk that he had in a couple games ago.
What a pass, though, by Funk.
Oh, great job. Great backdoor cut. He's a little strong. Funk with the rebound and draws the foul. But, this is another team. We talked about this against Danville. You bring that ball down below your shoulders in the lane, they're going to hawk it, you know.
I loved everything up until they bring the ball down. He got it up high. He got the rebound.
Yeah, he's just got to keep it up and go right up with it. But I think he was looking for a power dribble there, and you're just not going to get that in between three Washington defenders. They set a little back screen for Funk, put it up. Oh, and it goes off the back of the rim. Ramage puts the rebound in. Nice job.
A lot of nice things on that trip.
Yes, absolutely. Great work. Nice bucket. Air ball here from Washington. That's Luke Kaminsky. He's hearing the talk here from the Metamora student section. Ramage gets it out to Funk, gets it over to Zobrist. They'll reset. Funk now setting a screen for Zobrist. Trees now kicks it down to Funk. Funk and Greaves gets fouled on the rebound.
Wow.
And gets to the line for two. Nice job. That's one thing. We saw that little jump hook there out of Funk in the first half. He converted a couple of those. And, talking with Coach Dame, he said that's one of his better moves is that little jump hook. And a 6'10" guy that shoots a jump hook, Scotty, there's nobody going to get close to that.
No. Free throws, free throws, free throws, free throws.
First one off the front. Martin now. And not sure what the call is here. Against Ramage. That's the third on Ramage here. Not sure if he held him or. Did you see that? I didn't see what it was.
I didn't see what that was either, but the ref was pretty emphatic about that call, so there must have been something pretty obvious.
And it was before he got into a shooting motion. Johnson now fumbles the ball and Greaves with the recovery. Ramage has set a screen for Zobrist. Goes up to Funk. Oh, gets fouled.
Yeah.
On the backside, but almost an LAU dunk there.
I like that look also from Zobrist.
Great look. They just weren't totally in sync there. Funk was just a little late recognizing it, but nice job to draw the foul. Really had two guys hanging on him there.
Whoa.
About that talk, about that halftime talk about the free throws. Might be a post-game talk now as well.
There we go.
There it is. All right. Birds are up 33-16 here with 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Johnson hands to Lewis. Johnson now posts Funk right outside the block. Kicks it out to Lewis for three. Gets it. Tough look there. Johnson, when he wheels, high IQ kid down there can find an open shooter. Backdoor cut. And there's Ashton Greaves. He wanted the dunk. But he'll settle for the layup.
Yeah. What another nice pass by Funk, and what a nice backdoor cut by Greaves.
I think Greaves was shocked to look around and see how open he was. There was nobody within 10 feet of him, you know? Great play. Johnson in the high post against Funk. Little fadeaway. Zobrist with the rebound. Gets dug out, and it looks like the ball goes off of Zobrist there, but that's the kind of tenacity we can expect from Washington here. They're not going to give up, Scotty. It doesn't matter what that score is. They're going to keep fighting. Lewis looking to wheel on Funk. Kicks it out, and again.
Threw it to the wrong team, or threw it to his team, but they just weren't on the floor.
Yeah, he was just anticipating having a player in the corner. Zobrist with the dunk and draws the foul. Wow. What a play by Zobrist. Unbelievably explosive. Man, I didn't see that coming, Scotty. Whew. Zobrist to the line to attempt a three-point play off the power dunk.
That was a nice play.
Woo! Unbelievable. Matthew Zobrist putting on the Jets.
And he gets a three-point play.
Nice. Gives the Redbirds a 19-point lead here with 4:50 to go in the third quarter. That certainly got the student section fired up for the Redbirds over there. Funk with the block and the recovery. Ball gets knocked around. Here's Martin with a little step through. Gets it to go. Zobrist kicks it out to Greaves from about 25. Just rattles out. And it looks like Ramage drew the foul.
Yep.
And he'll get to the line for two, but nice job by Ramage. He was working for position there and just drew the hold. That's the fourth foul on Pierce Martin.
Yeah, and their team's fifth. There's still 4 minutes to go here in the third. First one's up and good. Boy, Greaves' three-pointer there looked good, didn't it?
It did. I mean, he was about 25 feet out, but he looked awful comfortable shooting it. It just rattled out and wouldn't go, but just a hair off. Ramage misses the second. Birds have an 18-point lead here with a little over 4 to go in the third. Johnson brings it up against Zobrist. From the corner, there's a three for Washington. Number 21, Dean Davidson. Cuts the Redbird lead down to 15. Ramage gets it on the low block. Kicks it out to Funk.
Oh, man. Did he travel?
He thought about the three. He must have just slid his pivot foot just a hair, just enough. That little hesitation, sometimes if you don't know exactly what you want to do with the ball, real easy to pick that pivot foot up. Craig head for three, air ball. Ball goes out of bounds off Washington. It'll be Metamora ball. Reeves now to bring it up against Lewis. Gets the ball to Jones. Jones gets it down to Zobrist. Zobrist is on the wing and picks up a screen from Jones.
Double dribble?
And they called him on a double dribble, and he really had a gather dribble there. Then took another dribble, and I think the referee saw it a little differently. He saw that first dribble as an actual dribble. Johnson drives baseline. Funk with the block. Johnson recovers it. Lewis now kicks it out to the corner. Air ball. Greaves with the rebound. Pivots through two defenders and is on the run. Zobrist on the wing for three.
Good.
Gets it. And there you go. You get Zobrist set up. So much more accurate than him having to create. Johnson, we're going to pick up a foul here.
It'll be Redbird ball.
Jones is going to shoot two here.
That's right, yeah.
Craig had on the push. That's his fourth foul as well. But yeah, talking about Zobrist, we're talking about his three-point shooting there, and again, taking such difficult shots in the first half, but now they're having Greaves bring the ball up a little bit, letting him run the baseline, and now when he gets that look and he gets set, he looks awful smooth, but an easier look for three than having to create so much and bring the ball up the floor, and you're just expending a lot of energy when you're doing that.
Jones hits the first free throw, makes it a 19-point lead for the Redbirds. And he gets the second. What's he have, about 9 points?
That's exactly what he has, Scott. They just updated it on the board. Lewis driving on Greaves, gets stopped, gets the ball to Johnson. Johnson now driving on Funk, little kiss off the glass, and it goes. Ball goes into Funk in the middle. Turns. And Greaves just about secured the rebound, but Lewis now on Zobrist gives it up over to Martin. Washington in their E-play right now. Trying to create some space. There's Lewis. Drives, gets it out. Lewis now drives down. Doesn't finish on the layup. Zobrist now on the run. Gets it up to Bourne. Gets it over to Funk.
And he flushes
with the hammer dunk. Jonah Funk. Wow.
Nice pass by Bourne.
Yeah. Bourne said, hey, big boy, you take care of this. Johnson, 3 rims out. Reeves with the rebound. Birds will have a chance to extend the 20-point lead here. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Zobrist. Just misses. But again, good defense there. They walled up on him. But Redbirds will take a 20-point lead into the fourth quarter. Redbirds 46, the Panthers 26.
Take some time now to thank our sponsors. Commerce Bank is proud to support the Metamora Redbirds. From setting short-term goals to planning for your future, it matters to you. It matters to us. Commerce Bank, member FDIC. Goodfield State Bank, big enough to serve you, small enough to know you. Goodfield State Bank, a true community bank. Hanover's Pub, your favorite food and drinks every time you visit. See you on the square. Mason Funeral Homes, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds.
Well, Redbirds start out the fourth quarter. We've got Funk, Zobrist, Greaves, along with Bourne and Jake Walker out there.
That's kind of how we finished, wasn't it?
I don't think Jake Walker was out there.
He may not have been. He might have been.
I think Jones was out there. I think Walker's in for Jones.
Oh, I think you're right.
Lewis somehow finds a way to convert the layup there amongst three guys. Nice play. Zobrist kicks it out to Bourne for three.
Good!
Wow. Yeah, Zobrist's ability to create for other players is unbelievable. And he delivers that pass right on time, right in the shooting pocket, right where it needs to be to convert the shot.
Metamora with its largest lead of the night, 21 points.
Washington misses everything on the three. That'll be Metamora ball. Greaves takes it down and
beautiful.
finishes. Wow.
Nice pick by Zobrist to get Greaves free, and then, I thought he was going to dunk it.
He was thinking about it, but Washington was kind of setting up for the charge, so he kind of had to jump around the defense there. But, if that defense didn't come over, he was going to hammer that thing. Johnson, guarded by Zobrist, drives baseline, kicks it out to Lewis. Lewis now. A nice little layup there off the back
Metamora
side.
will get a timeout.
Metamora up by 21 here, 51-30 with 5:36 to go in the fourth. Well, Scotty, is this what you thought would happen here tonight?
Well, I thought Metamora was going to win, and I was just kind of curious to see how Metamora was going to come out and play. Washington's a little bit down right now, and I think Metamora flexed its muscles the way we kind of had hoped they would, and they did here tonight. I thought, Zobrist didn't have a great shooting night. He had a highlight reel dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
But, Funk played well. Jones played well. Ashton Greaves played outstanding.
Yes.
They've had some guys that have just been, on their game tonight. And that's what we need. Going into a big game Friday night against Morton, we need that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, the threes that we made tonight were high percentage looks. Guys had their feet set. They were ready to go. The ball was, given to them in the right spot. It was a high percentage look with your shoulders squared, your feet set. You're right. The things we took maybe off balance, weren't as high percentage, right? But we knocked down the high percentage shots. And when you do that, it creates a lot of things. So Birds made a couple substitutions here. It looks like Mason Sauter in there.
Yeah, Mason Sauter's nice shot by Funk. He got Mason Sauter in the game. He's a good sharpshooter. He can hit from really deep.
Number 20, 6'1" junior. Nice shooter. Will Martin for 3 from the corner. Also, Hessing's in the game, number 22, along with Jake Walker. Hessing now drives the lane, gets it knocked away.
That'll stay Redbird ball. Might got a break there.
Yeah. He's kind of parted there. Ball goes into Walker here in the wing, over to Souter, over to Zobrist. Zobrist now makes a strong move to the rim and reverse pivots and nice little jump hook in the lane. Zobrist with the steal. Redbirds are on the run.
Nice job by Zobrist to be strong with the ball.
Yeah, he really handles the ball well. Zobrist wheeling and dealing on Johnson with the spin move and converts with the right-handed layup. Zobrist looks so good attacking the rim. Redbirds are up by 25 here with a little over 4 to go. Souter for 3 from the corner. Funk with the rebound. Out to Zobrist.
Get him another one.
Yeah, get him another look.
There you go.
Testing now to Souter. A little bit long. It's okay.
I'm okay with that.
He'll dial that in. That's a good look. Lewis now pulls up from the middle, hits the 3. Zobrist drives the lane, draws the foul. I think he'll get to the line here for 2. On Johnson, his 4th. You know, Scott, Zobrist has handled the ball so much for us this year that sometimes we forget, I don't know about you, that he's a 6'5" frame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, he's out there, you know, playing against a smaller, quicker guy most of the time and stuff. But, I mean, you know, he starts driving the rim, and Zobrist will come out here. It looks like Vasquez will replace him here,
Good
number 4. Yeah, had a great game in the sophomore game. Shot the 3 extremely well, plays tenacious.
Logan Vasquez.
Lewis now draws the foul on Hessing. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, barring something really weird, Metamora should go to 5-2 on the season, 1-0 in the Mid-Atlantic Conference. This is the game we've kind of been waiting for, and Metamora delivered here tonight.
Yeah, oh, for sure. You know, I felt like we really moved well tonight. You know, there was some games early on that I felt like, you know, guys were doing a lot of ball watching, kind of watching Zobrist, watching Funk. Everybody moved. You know, Jones has been doing a great job cutting back door. Ramage was aggressive with the ball out here. You know, Greaves played extremely well. There's Jones just down the lane with the right-handed layup. But it seems like we're starting to learn how to play together, Scott. You know, our expectations in this Redbird program, unfortunately, have gotten really, really high, right? And so these guys are just having to figure out how to play together a little bit here. You know, that's part of it. But early on in the season here, we're moving well, and you know, we're taking good shots and playing smart. Souter thought about it. Now he'll drive the lane, gets it out to Vasquez for three.
Good.
And rattled right down, right where he left off in the sophomore game. Love to see that. Nice looking shot. Washington hits the three from the corner. Brings it to 21 here with about a minute 20 to go. And Redbirds will take a timeout here
to get some guys in the game.
Get a couple guys in. That's going to be number 33, Henry Gunderson. That's going to be number 2, Dan and Wendy. And trying to think who the other guy was I saw over there.
That might be it.
Thought there was 3 guys subbing in.
It looked like there was 3, yeah.
Oh, and a 0 there, Dawson Starver.
Okay.
5'10" junior. So, get a minute and a half. Some guys to get in and get some shots. To move around out there in the varsity floor. Vasquez gets the ball, finishes, and will have a chance here for the three-point play. Draws the block on the Washington defender. It's just that good old chin offense there. Just producing fruit. Vasquez a little strong on the rebound, or on the free throw. Johnson with the rebound.
That's only our second foul of the quarter.
That'll bring in Briggs Busey, number 3, off the bench here.
Another good athlete.
This Metamora roster, I mean, these guys are filled with athletes. I can't imagine what the practices are like, Scotty. These guys have to go after each other. Johnson reverses it.
Oh, nice defense.
Johnson from the elbow. It's the two-pointer. Washington puts a little pressure on here, gets the steal. Hudson Hyder, number 42, appears to be a crowd favorite here at Washington.
And they'll just let the clock run out, and Redbirds will take a 66-47 victory. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the chat with head coach Justin
Dames. McDonald's. Get in and out quickly with McDonald's mobile order and pay and curbside pickup. Merrill Lynch. We help families make great decisions with their money. The Room, located in the historic Homestead Building, is proud to be your local basketball headquarters. Orangeman Lawn and Landscape, family owned and operated since 2007. Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution. We'll be right back in a minute with an interview with Coach Justin Dame.
Contact Greg Harmon for an auto quote today.
Crazy, right? Welcome back to Washington. We're here with Metamora head coach Justin Dame. Coach, boy, that's a nice win.
Always fun to win in Panther Den.
It certainly is. Thought you guys came out tonight. You guys came out on fire from the very beginning and really never let up.
Yeah, we've struggled to shoot the ball the last few games. It's nice to finally break out of that slump early on. We talked about how important it was to get off to a really good start so that they couldn't really shorten the game and try to hold the ball and play four corners, and we did that.
Coach, you know, we were given a little hard time up there about free throw shooting. I just want to know, was there anything said in the locker room before the game, at halftime, or after the game about free throw shooting?
No, that's not going to help anybody shoot better. I mean, the last thing you want to do is get in somebody's head even more. The second to last thing you want to do is give them some kind of feedback about their body, how to move right, and how to shoot the ball. Like, you just got to let them be free and have no pressure at the line. There's enough pressure out there with 2,000 people watching you and opposing students yelling and going crazy. There's enough pressure at the free throw line without a coach like me making it worse.
Haven't you ever seen Shaq's Hall of Fame speech? He loved when people criticize his free throw shooting, you know, so just giving you a hard time. But, you know, those free throws were tough a little bit, so.
Coach, I thought tonight your big guys, Matthew Zobrist, you know, you're struggling a little bit from three-point land, but what he did other than that, finding guys under the rim, finding guys, whenever you needed a big play, him or Jonah Funk, they came through tonight for you.
And when the ball's in his hands, it's like a spotlight. All 10 eyes on the defense are staring at him. He does a great job of getting his teammates involved, not forcing bad shots, especially early in the game. Just his gravity is just incredible. Anytime he comes off the screen, 2 or 3 guys are drawn to him. He drives the ball to the rim. 2 or 3 guys are stepping in. And I think his teammates have done a great job of recognizing that and cut to open space and be ready to receive the ball.
And it looked like your three-point shooting tonight, to me, the thing maybe that healed it was, hey, guys were driving, kicking, and we were recognizing that three-point shot where guys were squared up, shoulders, feet to the rim, and we hit those. The off balance, the off the screen, the step backs, we really weren't, but it seemed like those high percentage looks were really going. Do you guys talk about that a little bit?
Not really. We just talked about taking good shots, not rushing things, not taking a bad shot early in the possession. The main thing for us is we don't really focus much on, you can't really control makes and misses in a game. Some nights you have it, some nights you don't. We know Matthew's going to have it more than he's not. But when we shoot the ball well, we're going to be really hard to stop it. It really frees up Matthew when you can't double team off him, triple team off of him. You got to guard Ashton. You got to guard Colin. You got to guard Jonah. You got to guard Brady. These guys did a great job stepping up and helping tonight.
For sure.
Coach, the other thing too, I thought Ashton Greaves tonight came through big time. When you needed it, he had some big plays. Big highlight reel finish at the basket here for a three-point play. And Coach, is this a nice win for you?
Yep. I mean, Ashton, he puts in a ton of time on his shot. Struggled a little bit, kind of like Matthew the last 2 games. He just bounced back. We know what he's capable of. We've seen what he does in practice every day. We see what he does last year and all throughout the offseason. So just give him confidence and keep shooting the ball. They're going to fall.
Coach, we'll let you get going here, but it sets up a big night Friday night over at Shirk Center against Morton.
Yep, can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
That'll do it from Washington Redbirds with a big win here tonight. I want to thank my broadcast partner, Randy Begola. I want to thank Mike Kirker, our cameraman, Jonathan Stolberg, the sideline camera. I want to thank Phoenix Schwartzentruber, and I want to also thank Eli Young for being our producer. Thank you guys very much. We'll see you Friday night from the Shirk Center.